Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be diving into another classic Rush concert DVD, A Show of Hands. So my copy of A Show of Hands was part of this awesome 3 DVD box set titled Rush Replay X3. It includes remixed and remastered versions of Rush's 3 previously released VHS concert videos, Exit Stage Left, Grace Under Pressure, and A Show of Hands. And as a bonus, it also includes a previously unreleased live CD from the Grace Under Pressure tour. Each DVD comes with a very cool reproduction of the tour program, and in 2007, they also released each of these DVDs as separate packages. So here's what the Show of Hands tour booklet looks like. It contains a ton of great band photos, the set list, the credits, and a fascinating essay by Neil Peart on the making of the Hold Your Fire album. So stick around until the end, and I will also display the full DVD set list for you. So by 1988, Rush had completed their transformation from guitar-dominated classic meets prog rock power trio led by Lee's piercing vocals to a more lush synth pop driven sound that all but neutered Alex Lifeson's heroic guitar leads. We also saw the miraculous transformation of Lee's epic wails into a more melodic, damn near soothing tone that would not have been entirely out of place on a Toto album. This has always been my least favorite era of Rush, beginning with 1985's Power Windows through to about 1991's Roll the Bones. Rush had changed dramatically from the band I came to know and love via such landmark albums as Permanent Waves and Moving Pictures, which to me had the perfect blend of guitars and keyboards. Being a guitarist myself, it was especially painful for me to see one of my guitar heroes, Alex Lifeson, relegated to such a relatively minor role during this stretch. It kind of almost felt like someone had stolen my band from me when Power Windows came out. I mean, the funny thing is, though, if some other band had put out those 4 albums in a row, they likely would have become my second favorite band, behind Rush, of course. So, A Show of Hands was filmed during Rush's 3-night stand at the National Exhibition Centre in Birmingham, England, in April 1988, towards the end of their extensive Hold Your Fire tour. The setlist features material mostly from the band's infamous synth pop period, which has been equally maligned and praised by Rush fans. Although not my favorite period, Geddy certainly wrote some unique and amazing things on his vast collection of synths and keyboards, and I wish he had revisited them more on later albums, but just in moderation. They were almost entirely exorcised from the band's music since around the time of Roll the Bones. Rush even embraced the fashion trends of the time, hitting the stage looking like extras from Miami Vice TV episode, basically, and playing newfangled headless basses and shiny red pointy-tip guitars. Alex Lifeson's candy apple red signature Aurora guitar that he used extensively on this tour and the recording of Hold Your Fire actually sold at auction in 2023 for a whopping $82,550. Good Lord. So 8 of the first 10 songs performed were some of the better tracks from Power Windows and Hold Your Fire. So if you are a big fan of those 2 albums, you will definitely dig this set list. Geddy discusses in his recent autobiography, My Effin' Life, just how impassioned and creative he felt during this period as he explored new keyboard soundscapes and multi-layered vocal harmonies. I kind of doubt Alex shared the same enthusiasm though, but who knows. The band tears into the second half of the set with their instrumental masterpiece YYZ, which for some reason is not even listed on the DVD set list, so don't miss it. It bleeds right into Neil Peart's extended drum solo, aptly titled The Rhythm Method for this tour. By this point, Peart was already incorporating electronic drums into his kit, which allowed him to trigger a vast array of sounds and samples, most notably the marimbas during this solo. His drum solo perfectly transitions into the opening notes of The Spirit of Radio, which simply just has to be played on every tour, right? Since the early 80s, Rush has incorporated more and more video into their stage shows, and on this tour, things were really ramped up. For example, Tom Sawyer is preceded by a moving pictures themed cartoon video that features a curvaceous young vixen counting up 1 and a 2 and a 3 into the song's epic synth intro. This closed out the main set, and then they returned for an encore medley beginning with 2112 Overture and Temples of Sphinx, which blends into La Villa Strangiato and then finishes with In the Mood. Strangiato was definitely one of the concert highlights for me, showcasing some mind-bending virtuosity from these boys. So the production quality of A Show of Hands is easily the best of the 3 Rush Replay X3 DVDs. It is also the longest by far, clocking in at almost 90 minutes. Both DTS and Dolby Digital 5.1 surround as well as PCM stereo mixes are provided, and they each sound clear and powerful. The video is not as sharp as some of the newer high-def videos you may be used to, but it looked pretty great for a 20-year-old source recording. The camera angle changes often came too quickly for my taste, surprise, surprise, but overall, the concert was filmed superbly. The DVD set list shown here got shorted by about 5 or so songs from the average Hold Your Fire tour set list, unfortunately. As for my ratings of this DVD, my overall production rating is an 8 out of 10, and my overall performance rating is a 7 out of 10. In summary, A Show of Hands is the perfect way for Rush fans to revisit and reappreciate the band's mid to late 80s period, so do not sleep on this excellent DVD. All right, that's it from me today. Let me know your thoughts on A Show of Hands in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Catch you next time.